In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the September Japanese yen today, which pulled back dramatically. The yen's high was made overnight and has spent really the rest of the session pulling back towards the lows. The high today was 70.78, which was up 0.52%, and the low today was 69.93 and a half, which was down 0.68%. And as we move toward the end of the future session, the September yen is still down about a third of 1%, although there is still a little bit of time left in trading. On a weekly basis, the yen finished its first week higher in the last three. The Japanese yen, as is its characteristic, participated early in the flight to safety trade that took place after the news broke of the flare-up between Israel and Iran. As I already mentioned, it didn't last, but it also didn't last in the Swiss franc, another traditional flight to safety currency. Yields in the US also rose, so the only thing really holding the flight to safety narrative is gold. Even US stocks came off their lows, all except the Dow, which stayed very heavy on high volume toward the end of the futures trading session. It could be due to the fact that WTI crude rose 14% on its highs. And while it did pull back, it's still finishing the session higher by almost 8%. And that affects all economies, pushing investors out of virtually everything and into precious metals like gold. And of course, that would include selling Japanese yen. But next week, we'll be keeping an eye on the Bank of Japan rate decision happening on Monday night. The BOJ is expected to hold rates at 0.5% and focus on their bond tapering plan more than where the rates are. They're also expected to be cautious on inflation as well as on domestic growth. The Middle Eastern tensions may change what they do long term, but it's unlikely to change anything they do in the very short term.